The dream, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
And now, I think my questions were pretty easy, but it seems like this audience got some loaded questions for you guys, and we're gonna open it up for the Q&A right now.
No such thing as a loaded question for me.
It's a loaded question.
Bring it on.
You handle it in stride. I like it.
What's up, Dream?
What's up, player?
Big fan of yours.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the music. Quick question. The Nikki album, are we ever gonna get it?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You're gonna definitely get that Nikki album unless something happens to me. God, please don't do it. But no, I've actually was just talking about Nikki, and I wanted to make sure those of you that don't know who Nikki is this actual real person, and a song I made from my first album, Love Hate, and she's become this little cultural thing that everybody asks about, and so I've been actually in talks with a couple movie people and creating her whole existence of what it is and why actually I go up and down a lot.
Was that inspired by Darling Nikki from Prince, or
No,
just something separate?
No, this is a whole nother. This is a real Nicole that is inspired by. Yeah. So you go get it. You'll need that money. He's smiling. He already up to something.
I'm just so happy. No.
Are you tipsy? No, I'm just
Maybe
kidding.
a little.
Are you past tipsy?
Past tipsy. I woke up tipsy.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I know you talk about how you like to, or you're able to be another person, like if you want to be Beyonce or Rihanna or someone. But I'm interested in about how you actually go about writing the music. I know you can get in that zone to be someone, but I'm really interested in how you actually write, and if there's any process at all, or just you just go in.
Oh man. Yeah, I think most of the times I'm considered a rapper when it comes to that, because if I hear a track, or even if I started, or on the way over here in the car, I got in the car and I started thinking about the old records from the 90s, the Luke records and the uptempo records from in Atlanta. What we had was Freaknik, and I was thinking maybe that's our uptempo thing for our genre, which, you know, of course, the music now with the techno sounds and everything. And so immediately I recorded a song in my phone, you know, and that could be a day, you know, of how it works. And it's like 3 minutes, but the idea of whatever it is I'm going to write is going to be there. And then I go into the studio. If there isn't a track made, however, I would have to actually start a track probably on the piano, just depending on what key I'm in and what sound and what emotion I'm trying to get to. And I make sure that a song and its structure never takes more than about 30 minutes, because if it takes more than 30 minutes, it's probably not natural and it's probably not going to be good.
Hello.
What's up, boo?
My name is Joanna. I would like to know, what was your inspiration for this album, and how is it different from your past albums?
Okay. Freedom was my inspiration for this album. Freedom, ratchetness, summertime was coming, because most of these records actually got, I would say probably 8 or 9 of them have gotten made in the last 4 or 5 months. And so I've deemed this the Ratchet Era ever since we made the N-Word in Paris song. I was like, oh, if these guys way up here are saying this is definitely we're in a Ratchet Era, and I'm gonna help everybody get over it, because I'm gonna create an R&B album that actually says that. So it was about freedom and just about being an adult and not putting myself in a box, and actually knowing that I was gonna get blamed for saying certain things that I probably shouldn't be saying as an R&B artist. But okay, next question.
Hey, what's up, Dream?
What's up?
I've been a big fan of your music for a long time, and I wanted to know what the inspiration was for. So in Umbrella, right? There's the
right.
In Shorty's a 10, there's that Where did that style come from?
Man, that's like I went down to the swap meeting, got that actually. No, but it kind of feels like that in a parallel universe. What happens is when you first get Pro Tools, depending on what things you could download, always think about karma. So certain things you could download that create delays and just shiny stuff on vocals. Whether it's, if I say umbrella and I end with that, then of course you repeat it because it sounds like an echo. But depending on which echo default thing that you have in your computer, which was probably the cheapest one for me, because at the brother pays with my tax money for an Apple computer. You pretty much can't put anything in it. So I was just getting in the habit of creating this thing where I was repeating myself. So it just became repetitive because I just love echoes and I just love how they are. And so that Ella, 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 A thing, just as deep as it seemed like it is, it's really not. It's just literally me just repeating something and then being dumb at the end. Like, yeah. I used to call that the dumb part, that everybody's like, oh, I definitely can sing that. Like, A. Yeah, I got it. Good, so, yeah.
Hey, anytime I hear a great song, I just got to listen to it over and over again.
Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering, what was the last song that got stuck in your head that you just couldn't stop listening to?
That I couldn't stop listening to.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a new song, actually, that I can't stop listening to. What's the... Hold on, I can't think of the girls. I don't care.
Oh yeah,
I love it. I don't. Oh my God, that's so great because I know they're definitely over tipsy. Like they're on a whole nother thing that I probably don't do, but they're great. Yeah, so that's stuck in my head. I woke up this morning like, I pushed my car into a bridge. Yeah, love it. I started dancing, but it wasn't good, so I stopped immediately.
Dream, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
First of all, you fresh right now. All right. Secondly,
Appreciate it.
I wanted to know, how could an upcoming artist like myself get in the studio with you?
How could you get in the studio with me?
Yeah, what I gotta do?
Well, there are certain people, if you can find them, I'm not going to point at them right now. They're like, don't you do it. Don't you better not do it. Because I do it to them all the time. Of course, I'm at Def Jam as an executive vice president, not president. We're not doing that. That's too far. And so my number and everything is there. I think it's more so the thing that I want from people is the same thing I expected for myself. I didn't want anybody to discover me before it was time. I wanted to make sure that if I was heard, it was because I deserved to be heard and that you couldn't resist hearing about me. So even once I got to the point of writing Umbrella, it was, they were looking for me. Like I never moved out of the studio. I never stopped honing in on my craft. I just kept moving until everybody so gently and eloquently decided to ask, who is this little nice dream guy from Atlanta? And then, you know, that's the way I want it to come to me. Like I don't want to be in a place where I don't demand the same to another person or a producer or a songwriter. I don't know if you rap or whatever it is. Rap? You what? You rapping, you right? Yeah. I want it to be, because I'm around these people, man, that are very, very great at what they do. And it's a world now where everybody's doing music. Everybody's doing it. And the only way we can actually lift it up a level is we have to fight. We have to fight to be heard, and be heard not in a way because I see you somewhere and I'm saying, okay, let me hear you. I want to actually be walking and doing something else and hear about this guy. And say, you heard about this guy? He say he seen you actually at the Apple store and he asked you how he got on. And then I feel like, oh, okay, he heard something that I said and actually reacted to it. So, but I'm here though. If you got something great, I'll find it. Yeah, I'm not hard to find.
Hey, Dream, I love the new album, and thanks for doing this.
Oh, thank you, brother.
No, of course. Hey, I wanted to ask you a question about your process.
Okay.
The song "Cry" and the videos on YouTube, and how you made that one, and the two songs off "Put It Down" and "My Love" off "Love vs. Money." It seems like the writing process. Is it always that easy for you? Are those atypical examples, or?
It probably wasn't always that easy, but it becomes like it's easier to, I guess, to see that in somebody like, I take for instance LeBron James, because he's been on tape for so long doing it. Like you can watch his kind of evolution of himself and watch him literally. If you go to a game before they start, you know who's practicing hard and you know who's not. You know, fortunately, I have a chance to see and have had chances to see most of the great guys that are out now. And LeBron is shooting that 3-pointer like forever. He just keeps shooting it over and over and over again. But you never see it if you just watch the game on TV. But he's shooting it. I'm there before the game starts. And eventually it just begins to be repetitive, you know, what it is he's doing. So my process is the same thing. I've been doing it so long that I've corrected what not to do automatically. I know what not to talk about. Like if I'm writing dirty laundry for Kelly Rowland, I know how to write it to have a conversation with somebody, and I know how to, you know, corral. So it's not even a thought almost, and it actually takes me back to even explain it, because I am definitely genuinely blessed that I can do that. But it's definitely, it has a lot to do with my ethic, I think. Yeah. Yeah, what is your favorite song of mine?
My favorite song of yours?
Uh-huh.
Probably "Wake Me When It's Over."
Oh, nice. So I'm talking, that's a real fan right there. That's what I'm talking about, man. Now go drink some. Get over tipsy. Get over there. Get over there.
Are you looking to get back in the studio with Mimi at any point?
With Mariah?
Yes.
Of course. We actually did something earlier this year, but you know she had the American Idol thing, and of course I was under her skin a lot. Like, yo, man, I don't know, all my friends doing all these shows and stuff. Y'all not doing music like I want y'all to, but yeah, we're supposed to actually finish up maybe in the next couple of weeks. Actually, yeah. All of my friends, by the way, that I write with, that I love so much, they can't wait for my album to come out and be done, so they can call me and say, yo, my turn, let's go. So yeah, she's definitely like, yeah, come on, bring it on.
Amazing.
It's actually one of my best albums and best collaborative efforts with her, the Memoirs album. Like, I think I did exactly what she asked me for. She asked me for an R&B album. I don't think her fans knew she was gonna make an R&B album, but that's what she asked me for, and I think we made a great record.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a round of applause for yourselves. Did you guys learn something today about the dream? Learn something new about the dream today?